Alrighty.
Well, guys, welcome to another edition of the General Jerry channel, and I'm brought here by a man that people never thought they'd see again, Wrestling Jesus.
I'm back, Jerry, but not back as the wrestling Jesus. I'm back as Cedric Rants and News, motherfuckers. Just can't take the wrestling world anymore, Jerry. Go ahead, sorry.
No, it's okay. I was gonna say, so you're not doing wrestling anymore then? Is that pretty much done then?
Well, fuck, I'm sick of having to watch that, and like right now without YouTube, to be honest, I haven't watched it in 2 weeks, so my plan is to watch Survivor Series or parts of it pretty much. And I don't feel like having to watch Raw and to watch SmackDown and fucking NXT, so I can be hip and indie-ish, and then fucking TNA, and they got some new fucking show 205 Live for the cruiserweights. As far as I'm concerned, they can all kiss my fucking ass with those shitty shows, I don't want to have to watch that shit all the time just to make fucking vids, and I'm gonna talk about other shit in life, Jerry, and this time I mean it for real. Fuck. Whether it fucking if the channel fucking succeeds, it succeeds. If it fails, it fails. I don't give a fuck anymore. I'm gonna talk about whatever the fuck I want to, like mostly news and rants about news. I'm not gonna try to make myself look like a news reporter there, but like I'm gonna rant about current events, pretty much celebrity news, fucking different kind of stuff, But I'm definitely gonna I'm gonna say goodbye to the whole fucking wrestling scene there. I'm still gonna hang out with you, of course, and other people that I know in the YWC and shit. I'm gonna talk with people on my Twitter, stuff like that there. But as far as living in the North Korean wrestling regime there, I'm pretty much done with that horse shit. There's nothing left to really talk about. Fuck, how many times am I supposed to say WWE sucks? Cena sucks. This is PG, There's no trail left for that crap anymore, and it's too much work. Too much fucking work. You do all of this shit, and what do you get in return? A bunch of fucking retards in the comments, I have good people that watch me, smart people, but they're drowned amongst all the fucking mongoloids from the community, you know what I mean? I'd rather just talk about different shit, and that's about it, you know what I mean?
Yeah, cause I have to be honest, I'm not, a lot of people have noticed I haven't uploaded that many videos myself. I'm still gonna cover, I have to be honest, I'm still something on the microphone, but I'm still gonna cover WWE and stuff like that, but I am doing other things. But the thing is, I tried to make a wrestling video today, and I was looking at the news, and it's Chris Jericho comments on Kevin Owens. It's incredibly hard to get even some news. It's just dead. And, since the whole Donald Trump thing kind of deal, I'm not using it as an excuse, because of Donald Trump, nobody cares about wrestling. Because, that's not an excuse for WWE. But, just in terms of the whole the two shows, both Raw and SmackDown, I don't see anything special at all. I see a lot of people saying SmackDown's great when you have a no-chin fucking bitch fucking James Ellsworth, who literally looks like a walking ball bag, literally taking over the show. Has this gotten to the point now where fucking James Ellsworth is now going to be the fucking main attraction to SmackDown now? It's gotten ridiculous. It's obscene.
I can't watch SmackDown anymore. It's all a big bunch of bums. You know, if people are happy with it, that's good for them there. But me personally, I just can't take it. I look at the show and all I see is a bunch of bums with a couple of guys like AJ Styles, and Cena appears once every 2 months or something. But 99% of the show is just jobbers. Oh, it's Zack Ryder and Mojo Rawley going up against two other bums. I don't see how I can get excited for this and then come online and tell people the show is great. I can't do it. It's not real. You know, I think what's going on, people are like nerding out there because they're happy for a brand split. And oh, if I was in charge, this would be my brand split. And people are nerding the fuck out, you know what I mean? But I don't really think it's actually a good show. You know, I think people are excited for the idea of a brand split and stuff like this, and they're playing their video game, and they're playing 2K17 and making their brand splits in the game and just marking the fuck out, you know what I mean? But I don't think it's actually good, you know. I'd rather watch Raw or the pay-per-views once every 2-3 weeks and be done with it. I don't want to have to fucking discuss it all the time. And oh, I don't have any videos to make, so here's 10 reasons why Lex Luger sucks. And you know, I don't want to have to force myself to make vids anymore. You know what I mean?
Yeah, like, dude, I was like, because, like, honestly, like, people were saying, oh, comment on Goldberg, and I did make a video on Goldberg, but people were like, oh, talk about his return or whatever. And, you know, I do like Goldberg, don't get me wrong. I actually do like him. The thing is, though, is that, like, everything that's been said has already been said, and I didn't want to make a video basically repeating what other people were saying. You know what I mean? So that was another thing as well why I haven't uploaded videos myself, is because, like, I don't want to repeat what, like, you know, if I want to make a video, like, it's something that's, like, different, you know what I mean? So, but yeah, like, it's, dude, I'm not going to lie. It's just the whole fucking wrestling genre, the whole thing, the whole shebang is just fucking dead now, dude. It's like, it's ridiculous. Like, I mean, I just can't watch it. I mean, I don't get how people can watch this garbage, you know?
The community is dead too, you know. There's no real fucking originality anymore. Nobody's doing anything cool as far as wrestling goes. You know what I mean? Like the Smart Busters make fun of somebody, and that's, you know, that's more exciting than anything people can do wrestling wise. You know what I'm saying? Just people imitating other people's vids and fucking putting ads on it with a fake thumbnail just in a cheap way to get money. That's all it is now, the community. The fake thumbnail community and the desperate attempt at getting views, you know. Since that happened, the community's been dead for a long time. You got a couple channels that make lots of money and stuff, but you know, most of it is just boring crap. Like I would wake up, check my subscriptions before going to work, and it's like, Jesus Christ, there's nothing to watch in this community. You know what I mean?
Mm. Yeah, like, I think maybe apart from the Smart Busters and, like, you know, a handful of other people, like, you know, the Smart Busters make really great content, as well as many others, but there are a few people that I feel has just gotten fucking, like, it's just terrible. Like, it's just, hi everyone, this is like, you know, like a fucking random name, and they go, hi, I've got my big microphone here and my big radio voice, and basically we're gonna do this and that and the other, and it's just, you know, whatever. Like, I mean, this isn't fucking radio. This is fucking YouTube. Like, stop acting like a radio presenter. You
That's
know,
all it is.
it's
That the
it's ridiculous.
big tubby emu and those guys started that trend with the microphones that's bigger than your fucking computer screen there, and they talk like that, like radio broadcasters there. Oh, Bray Wyatt injured, guys. Nobody. It's all, and then other people copy that and shit like this, and you end up with a community full of robots. That's what it is now. Just a robotic community that fucking makes the same vids with fake thumbnails. It's all boring as shit. Oh, this guy's good because he works for One Wrestling. Oh, for real, he is. I didn't know. Because when I watch the vids, it's like watching paint dry. I didn't know they were good, these guys there.
Well,
But, it's become very robotic, and then when you have somebody that's good, well, they get attacked. You know what I mean? This guy is getting good views, let's attack him so we can get an extra 25 views on our video there. you know
it's I just like, honestly, I just looking at the community, and it's just like, I mean, the whole fucking opening boxes and the whole kind of like that whole kind of deal, it's just gotten ridiculous. Like there's no, like, nobody's like trying to be funny anymore. You know what I mean? Like nobody's trying to be funny. And I'm not saying, oh, I'm funny, I'm not saying that or anything like that. I'm just saying, like, nobody's putting effort in, like, anymore.
Oh, it's
And
just
but
a
surely the
fake.
whole fucking community's dying.
It's a fake thumbnail with a semi-fake title there, a title that's 3 feet long, so you don't see the beginning of the title and shit. Oh, live full show review at the end of the title, then you don't see it there. That's all it is. It's boring motherfuckers with fake thumbnails and fake titles, and it's hard too to come up with creative shit when we're all talking about a boring beyond dead product. And it's also tough when you're dealing with a community that doesn't follow reality. Like Goldberg, he gets a 2.1 rating. Apparently, that's a huge rating, and he's boosting ratings. The next week, they get a 2.0. Oh, that's a small rating, Jerry. 2.0, that's nothing. But Goldberg's 2.1, that proves he's a draw. I'm telling these guys, how does it prove he's a draw? He's not drawing shit. It's the truth. He's getting small numbers. He's not drawing big. It's a fucking joke. When he shows up the second time, they draw a 1.8 rating. So where's the big draw? Oh, fuck you, WJ, fuck you. And they rage. And that's all it is. It's people being absurd, people who make weird fucking arguments that are beyond retarded. And if you don't agree with them, they rage at you. It's like, grow the fuck up. It's a community acting like a bunch of fucking dumb 12-year-old children. It's beyond lame there. I'm just gonna fucking talk about different shit I want to talk about now. Rant on different stuff. If it fails, well, at least I have a good time making the vids, because like me too, the past year, fuck, I had nothing to talk about. I went like a full fucking year with hardly anything to talk about. I make a fucking news vid and it's just robotic. Here's the Raw preview. It's gonna suck. Oh, Raw, it sucked. Oh, Raw rating it sucks. It's just robotic shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah. It's like just the current like product in general is just it's just fucking terrible. Like I have never seen it this bad before. Like last year was bad, right? But it seems like WWE's on a downturn, and I know a lot of people say, "Oh, it doesn't matter if WWE went to TV 14 or whatever," right? And I understand that, but like I seen What Culture's video, and they were turning around, and I know I've talked about them a few times here, but like they're turning around and fucking saying, "Oh, like basically scrapping the idea that a TV 14 is irrelevant today. Like you can make emotional storylines without it." And they were talking about Toy Story and stuff like that. And I understand that, but you have to bear in mind this is an entertainment format of men beating each other up. All right. The only I understand that some people don't agree that it should be like PG and stuff like that, and I understand that. But at the end of the day, these are men that are fake fighting, right, in a ring. And if you PG the hell out of it, yeah, like a lot of people might, some storylines like the CM Punk thing, was interesting. But the thing is, though, is that they had to bend the rules a little bit. And I think currently now is that, like, you have all these TV shows that are very highly violent. And like you've seen The Walking Dead where your mom was like beating the shit out of people with a fucking baseball bat and shit, and this was on fucking mainstream television, and people are saying, "Oh, today's society doesn't follow that." And I'm like, if you look at most of the television shows that are out today, they're all violent. You know what I mean? So, like, it's very clear that children, like, aren't really particularly watching the product as much as what they used to, mainly because John Cena's never there. Even John Cena's barely on anymore. You know what I mean? I'm not complaining because I still don't like him. No offense to people that like John Cena. I still don't particularly like him. But the fact remains is that, you have two men in a ring, in a cage, right? You expect there to be something there. You know what I mean? Something. Like, it has to, you have to fucking push the boundaries. Like, I would even say, I would make the argument where a pay-per-view should be TV 14 and the actual show should be PG. At least have some type of leeway there, or even just an extra show where it's just violence. You know what I mean? Or something like that. Like, they have to give the people something. Because the more, like I previously said, two people in a ring, right? In a fight, in a real fight, there's blood, there's gore, right? Okay,
Yeah.
How realistically, how can you honestly explain a man with a golf cap walking down an entrance, dancing, saying, "I'm gonna kick your ass"? Yeah, like, and What Culture turn around saying that, "Oh, well, PG, it actually works. Look at Toy Story." Yeah, but here's the difference, though. WWE is a completely different format from like Toy Story or anything like that. I mean, you have literal men that are still watching wrestling. You have to cater to your main demographic and audience. It's ridiculous, but
it's like having Walking Dead, but instead of zombies or whatever, it's Care Bears, and they hug each other. You know what I mean? That's what it's like now.
yeah.
It's and that's the thing. It's becoming very nerdy wrestling. It's not like before when I was watching it, when I was younger, you had big rednecks in the crowd, and it was guys like that, guys that liked monster trucks and people like that, old ladies that were hungry for blood and shit. But now it's turning more into a nerdy, fucking bronies kind of genre. That's what it's turning into.
It's become like really fucking weird. Like, I mean, like some of the men now that are watching wrestling, like I see them wearing like a Bailey t-shirt and
Bailey,
like,
New Day, it's getting gay there. It is fucking getting. Back in my day, you walked around with a pink shirt, you'd get your ass kicked in the streets where I grew up. Try walking in the fucking hood full of Somalians with a t-shirt saying, "I want to hug you." They'd hug you with a fucking crowbar behind the head. That's the hug you would get on the street dressed like that. But now it's like Riley says, they're big neck beards with fucking colorful shirts.
Yes, exactly.
It's turning into a nerdy thing. It's not the cool thing like it used to be. Yeah, Stone Cold Steve Austin. Now it's nerds. You know what I mean? Yeah, Zack Reiner's so cool. You know, I love the cruiserweights. Oh, I can't wait to see 205 live so I can see Rich Swann. Oh, that's nerdy shit. You know what I mean? That's not cool stuff that there. So I don't see the point of dedicating my YouTube existence for this shit anymore. You know, it's embarrassing now. I thought it was bad back when everybody was defending Benoit, for God's sakes. At least you had tough guys defending him, you know. Now it's
I heard what
a
you
bunch
were
of
saying about the fucking people with the microphones in their face who are trying to talk like radio guys, and that is so true. Everybody's just like, "Hey guys, it's Timmy Wrestling Fan here to talk about Monday Night Raw from November the 14th, 2016." I thought it was a pretty good show. They have a giant microphone in their face, and they don't even like review it. They just read what happened on it.
They read what happened. That's it. There's no skill to that. There's nothing to that. They fucking they talk about 2K17 and you know.
Like they'll open a box, and just because they have jump cuts in their video, they think that they're big time for some reason. I don't understand.
And those are the big shots in the community. You know what I mean?
It's like it's so shit. Like, I mean, I was watching a few of them, and it's like, "Hi there, guys. What did you think of Raw today? Put your comments down below. Let's read it word for word." Out to the ring, went through the ropes. You know, it's like, I don't give a fuck. Just give me your opinion. Like, some of these fucking guys are making hour-long fucking videos talking about what, like, it's just ridiculous.
Like, I reopened my Twitter today. I see Disco Inferno retweets or liked a tweet, and it's some guy. Oh, if Disco isn't on your podcast, then I'm not watching. Get the fucking life, you fucking gay motherfucker. Like you actually give a shit about Disco Inferno. Like you actually care if Disco Inferno is on the podcast or not. So many fucking phony motherfuckers in wrestling there. It's impossible, man, to be that fucking fake. Just sucking the cock of wrestlers 24/7 just to get a fucking retweet or something. You have a fucking spine or a fucking pair of balls or any decency as a human being? No, Disco Inferno not on the fucking podcast. No, not go watch it. Give me a fucking break there.
Anytime one of these fucking people makes a negative video, almost like 9 times out of 10 their very next video will be them kind of half apologizing to their audience for it. Like, guys, I know that you didn't like my SummerSlam review, but I just have to explain why I felt the way. Like, fuck you. You're allowed to hate wrestling because it sucks.
Exactly.
It's some of these like radio guys, like I've noticed, they're afraid to give their actual, like they're kind of holding back, like they're afraid to say what they really feel. And honestly, some of these radio guys, you can just feel it. You can just look them in their fucking eyeballs and just say, "This is shit, stop watching it." Like, you know that they're literally dying to say that. Like, their very soul just doesn't want to watch that, but they don't want to piss off other people. Like, you know what's lacking in this community? Brute fucking honesty. That's what it's lacking, just brute fucking. Why is nobody fucking honest anymore about the shitty fucking show? Nobody's honest anymore. It's ridiculous.
That's why I loved your Enzo and Cass video that you made a few months ago.
Yeah,
because I know you got a lot of shit for that, but everything you said was true. There's nothing cool about those two. They're fucking losers and nerds, just like they're fucking fans. It's retarded.
Dude, Dude, it was so funny because see the very people that like disliked my video and gave me absolute crap for like weeks and weeks and weeks. Eventually, they went up to me and apologized to me and went, "You know what, Jerry? You're absolutely right. They're just not funny." And I'm like, "I fucking told you." And I said this about the James Ellsworth thing as well. Whenever this fucking guy on SmackDown came down the fucking ring, and everyone was like, "Oh my god, he's amazing! Look at him. He has no chin." I'm like, "He's such an underdog." I'm like, are these people high? Are they on drugs? And then I fucking bashed Ellsworth, and some people actually gave me shit for it, and then eventually they went, "Okay, I'm sorry. You know, you're right. You know, it's garbage." I'm like, it's like some of these people lack, like some of these other YouTubers just lack fucking brute honesty. Just be honest.
I swear to God, they could send Peter Gilmore down to the ring every week, and the fans would be like, "Oh my God, he's a legend." Does Wrestling Jesus know about James Ellsworth? Because I know he stopped watching recently.
I made a vid about him not too long ago. There, I had made a video before closing my page, but what happens is, you know, people are gonna come out. They're gonna say that they like James Ellsworth, so then the fucking dorks have to join along. Oh yeah. Big Ellsworth fan here. Look how I'm a great wrestling fan. I'm giving people a chance. There's a big truck coming. There's your chance to jump in front of it. And end your fucking sad, pathetic life, you fucking idiot.
I'm so glad I did that Deluxeman video. I'm sorry. It fucking had to be said. I'm sorry.
That's what people do. Big fucking phonies. The Deluxeman is the leader of the phonies. I'm the #1 Daniel Bryan fan. I care about him. That's all it is. Oh, you're a fan of Bryan? Come to me so I can make money off you. Look, I'm a big fan. It's all phony fucking garbage. I'm sick of it.
Remember when the Wyatts and the New Day did that rip-off final deletion thing, and it was so gay and everyone hated it? But Deluxeman was fucking on Twitter like, "Oh my God, I'm on the edge of my seat. This is fucking hardcore. Get out of here."
Oh my God. Did he? Oh my God.
That's what he does. So he can get the fanboy views, all the little queers that are going to go around there to defend the bad segment. Well, that's what he goes after. He wants to lure in the queers there. Oh, it's okay. They get a 0.5 rating. It doesn't matter. Then they get all the retard. Yeah, man, that don't matter. I subscribe to you. It don't matter. Bad rating. That's what these idiots do. They go after the mongoloid fucks like that.
It's like that What Culture video. It's like, why the ratings really don't matter. It's like, go fuck yourself.
Oh, dude.
That's just to attract all the fucking invalid fucks that are out to defend the product. It's to give hope to these idiots. Yeah, the guy from What Culture say it don't matter. So that prove it don't matter because he say it don't matter. Then they go around and they repeat what Deluxeman says and shit like this. You know what I mean? When you get these goofs in your comments, they're repeating something they heard from somebody else. You know, like I hear. I'm reading tweets today about this whole Joey Styles thing. There, he got released from some garbage indie fed there. I read a tweet from Jeremy Borash. It's about the wrestlers, not about the announcers. Get over yourself. Like if we're supposed to fucking bow down to fake fighters all the time. Yeah, you're the superior ones. We're just loser motherfuckers with no brain. It's all about you. Guys that pretend to fight, you're the important ones around here. It's so like fucking fake.
Back when they debuted the Universal title and everyone was booing it and saying it looked like shit, all these fucking faggots in our comment section were like, guys, stop. This was like that moment disrespected the wrestlers in the ring. The title belt shouldn't determine what's cool. It should be the wrestler's whole. Like, shut up.
Yeah, they just copy what they heard from Foley and they repeat it word for word in your comments. That's how they operate. A big bunch of fucking bird brains who don't even have their own fucking thoughts or anything. They just repeat what wrestlers say and what fanboys like the Licks Man says. That's what they do. I'm so sick and tired of this fucking garbage. Oh, Hulk! Look, my 2-year-old son is a Hulkamaniac. I painted his face. I painted my own son's face and gave him one of your t-shirts. Please give me a retweet, Hulk. Oh, I love your son. He's a Hulkamaniac, brother. HH. It's all a big pile of retardation that should be fucking put fucking gas on it and throw a fucking pack of matches. Get it all over with because it's dumb. That's all it is. It's fakes acting fake all the fucking time there. You know?
If ever these people do decide to talk bad about a certain wrestler, they have to preface it with this groveling statement like, no, I know it's not this athlete's fault. I know it's just the way he's being booked. Like, why do you have to preface and just...
Oh, God. Dude, Mick Foley can go fuck himself as well. That beardy gimp, I swear to God, he can go fuck himself as well.
It's not fake, it's scripted. They make it sound like if it's a real fight that with a scripted finish. It's like, fuck you, moron.
Dude, they have like a post show where they're trying to be ESPN. Now, what do you think the technicality of John Cena can do? What can he overcome, Booker T? Well, let me tell you, sucker. They can, I'm like, this isn't it's a fake fucking fight. Did you know what it is, dude, right? And this goes for both the fucking main community, the wrestling community, and WWE. Stop taking this shit serious. Please. Stop taking it serious. You know, it's like, I know like we're ranting and shit, but like the storylines, they need a little bit more leeway and stop taking it serious and just have fun with it. Instead of this whole, look at that left kick. It's a gorgeous left kick right to the face. I'm like, this isn't basketball or fucking MMA. It's big fucking guys in trunks wrestling in a ring. Just have fun with it, you know? It's...
Like you imagine Michael Jordan, a big dunk of Jordan, that you can maybe look at it as being something, I don't want to say beautiful, but you know, but yeah, that's exactly right. Fucking nerds doing little things in the ring. Oh, that was beautiful. Go get laid, you dumb motherfucker. How about that?
No joke. I was on Twitter the other day and I was like, literally before it was going to work, and I seen literally someone say that was a sexy drop kick. I went, what? I was like, I just literally, I honest to God, I just turned my phone off and had nightmares that night. I swear to God, it was so bad. I was like, you know, it was just so bad.
You imagine back during the Attitude Era, imagine if like, say the segment where Stone Cold Steve Austin like rescues Stephanie from the Undertaker, and it's like this goofy segment with this cornball wedding with Paul Bearer, and then Austin shows up and he starts hitting people with chairs, and then after the show goes off, Jim Ross and fucking King start analyzing it like a sports show, like, oh, let's analyze this chair shot by Austin. Like, that would have been the most retarded thing ever, but they're doing it today when the show's even gayer.
Fuck, there's nothing to analyze on these shows on the network. There, Booker T, you've been in the ring. What's your thought? What does the wrestler have to do in this match? Shuck it, quack, nigga, what's up? This there, fuck. It's all a bunch of fucking bullshit. They're saying dumb shit, man. Nothing makes sense anymore. Shuck it, quack, shuck it, duck it. It's like, what the fuck is this shit? What? Why am I watching this?
What is life anymore? Like, I question that every time I watch this fucking show.
Sorry that the N-word came out, Jerry, but it was the nice version of it.
Oh, God.
Trying to imitate Booker T, it came out there, but like, fuck, that's what it is now. It's a bunch of garbage, man.
You guys just don't respect the wrestlers, the workers, the work they've put in.
Oh my god, it's like, oh dude, it just gotten to a point where it's just everything is garbage. Because like back in the day, do you remember like in like 2012, like maybe 2010, when wrestling was starting to get really bad, but you had like entertaining things on YouTube where people were literally laughing at it. Now both ends, the YWC and the fucking wrestling, is just boring.
What the fuck happened? Like, nobody makes fun of the show anymore.
Everyone, like, whenever they should be making fun of the show, they're not making fun of the show. Like, I'm like, am I the only one here that doesn't see this crap? Like, am I literally the only one? Like,
It's like, I guess everybody who would have made fun of it just stopped watching it. So these are just the only people left.
That's what's left. The extreme fanboys, you know what I mean? The tards and the fucking extreme fanboys, like Boston Fan there. He hates the product big time, and then he does, like you said there, the next vid he apologizes, and he loves wrestling. Mojo Rawley is the best of all time, and it's all a bunch of phonies. I'm fucking fed up with it. You know what I'm saying?
We just got to give Mojo a chance.
That's why I like guys like Kyle and shit, just down to earth guys that want to have fun on here. You know what I mean? Not a bunch of fucking bullshit all the time there.
Everybody watching this should go subscribe to Hangout Guy Kyle. He's in the chat right now.
yes.
Please subscribe.
And also, on a side note, Will's World Entertainment. Will has a new channel. Subscribe that as well. So, Will, if you want to comment your new channel on the chat, everyone subscribe that as well. Because I remember
did his other page get suspended, or
he got like a flag on it and he couldn't dispute it, so we just went to another one. Just to do he's just doing like UFC and stuff like that. So he was like covering Conor McGregor. Was that the 2 nights ago? Was it? I'm trying to remember. I think it was 2 nights ago or something. But yeah, pretty much yeah. He's on another channel now. So but yeah, pretty much that's all the shout outs. But
me, that's what I figure it's best to do, because I can't fucking talk about wrestling until I'm 45 years old. You know what I mean? I'm 33 years old now. It's different if you're fucking 18 or 19 or something like that there. But I think at this age, it's best for me to go in a different direction. That way, you know, I can talk about real life issues for the next 20 years if I want. You know what I'm saying?
Word.
also, Trap Queen wants a shout out as well, so sub to her channel as well. I just seen her. Can I have a shout out? So sub to Trap Queen. We're like a rap station here. We're giving shout outs left, right, and center.
I can't be 50 years old and still ranting or arguing with guys like Dark Horse. You know what I'm saying? Dark Horse was after me with the Goldberg shit recently. It's like, hey, it's been 4 years you've been after me. Get a fucking life at this point, you know?
Picture Dark Horse with a giant white beard. WJ, you contradicted yourself, man. His teeth are falling out.
Just like, get a fucking life. I don't even watch his videos anymore. You know what I mean? Is it really worth it to fuck with people just to get an extra 20 hits on the video? You know what I mean? Why would a man be so obsessed with another man's opinion is beyond me. You know what I mean? If I was somebody that raped his parents or something, I would get it to be obsessed with me that much. You know what I mean?
It's very weird.
4 straight years of being obsessed with my wrestling opinion. I don't even watch the motherfucker anymore. People were claiming I left YouTube because of him. Some pretty sad, desperate fucks in the YWC, if you think that. You know what I mean? It's like Goldberg goes in there, he falls on his ass. He grabs a guy in the headlock, falls on his fucking ass. Yeah, that's a top dog right there in wrestling. Motherfucker can't even stand up without falling on his ass. Give me a fucking break there. If I want to say the man's not a draw when he draws a 1.8, don't fucking get mad at me for saying the fucking truth. Goldberg would draw a fucking 3.5. Fuck yeah, that's a big draw right there. 2.1 isn't a big number. 1.8, not a big number. Man comes out, falls on his ass. That's a man coming out and falling on his ass. Don't fucking rage at me, Dark Horse, if I have a different opinion than you, especially if it's reality. I mean, really, there. You like Goldberg, good for you. I'm not going to go on your page and start crying there, but maybe you should fucking check yourself into a mental institution at this point. I mean, for God's sakes. But yeah, if Dark Horse wants to rage at me, he can pick some of my topics there on my non-wrestling channel there. You can rant about that because I'm done arguing with other grown men about wrestling there. We're both in our 30s. Why the fuck would me and the fellow 30-year-old man argue about a fucking gay, nerdy, fake pile of shit like WWE? I mean, get a fucking life at this point there. But yeah. So that's it for the Dark Horse portion of what I have to say there.
King Kwando wants to know if there's ever been a less cool time to be a wrestling fan.
Absolutely not. This is absolutely the worst. Even back in the days of Hogan, in the beginning of PG, people would use that as an excuse. Oh, Hogan, it was PG back then. It might have been more PG. It was PG, except you had blood and people talking against blacks and shit. Piper cutting promos about blacks.
People. You just had genuinely funny people on the show.
The guys were actually talented for real. You know, Hogan liked the kids, but he was actually a cool character, and they didn't do backflips like indie guys, but they didn't have to. All they had to do was grab a guy in the headlock, and the whole place would go crazy. And in the crowd, you had fucking anything from old ladies to fucking bikers, and they're cheering for Hogan and shit like this. And, you know, now it's and like back in the day when you had low ratings in the Bret Hart time period, it was way cooler with Bret and Michaels and Diesel than motherfucking the nerds of today there. So
those ratings don't look so low anymore.
No, there's absolutely no fucking worse period than this one. Fuck. Impossible, man.
Like they've literally tried. Remember, they tried to force the reality era, and then they try to force this new era. How about WWE stop forcing eras and let things happen naturally? Like, you know, it's ridiculous. Like you know, the Attitude Era, like it was natural that happened. The Ruthless Aggression Era was natural. It naturally happened. But see, since like the PG era, it's like WWE want to force another era on us, but there's not much of a difference. You know, if you're gonna create an era, right, make sure it's fucking different. You know,
like same thing back in the day when you had WrestleMania moments that it's just things that happened. It wasn't, oh, he's gonna have a moment. Oh, did you see his moment?
It's like they force it so much. It's unbelievable.
When Austin, Rock, and Hogan were all in the ring together, I think it was Mania 30, Cole's literally screaming, "This is a WrestleMania moment! This is a WrestleMania moment!" Like, shut the fuck up, dude.
It's exactly. It's too fake. It's not organic at all. It's
like Cole every fucking time. That was the greatest match I've ever seen, JBL. I'm like, you fucking said that for every match in the pay-per-view, and he goes, wow. He literally
even in the game. Did you play the 2K17 game? I never seen a game with so much motherfucking brainwash in it. You know what I mean? Like people that have played the game, they're gonna know what I'm talking about. Oh, it's okay if the wrestler slipped up. You don't have to go talk about it online. It's just a little mistake.
They really
Talk,
say that?
yeah, they say that in the game. Jerry Lawler's, there's sound bites of Lawler saying that it's just a little slip up. Don't need to record it on your phone or anything.
The
They
fuck?
talk like that. Man, try to brainwash the fans. Fuck.
It was the same thing with Cena. Like I remember the game.
They even say that it's the best era. They say that in the game. The best era right now. It's full of brainwash in that game. It's sad, man. Did I cut you off, Jer?
No, I was sending a link to someone there because there was
People in the chat, I'm sure they've experienced this when you play the game. You might not pay attention when you're playing the match there, but listen to the commentary. They say this in half the matches. Oh, it's just a minor slip up. Stuff like this. Oh, it's the best era right now.
It's like there's nothing better than the wrestlers in the roster we have today. Like it's just
it's like this. There's other stuff too that I can't remember right now, but there's a lot of brainwash and fucking straight up propaganda in their game. You know what I mean? It's like if you gotta go that far to convince people your product is good there, I don't know. It's getting pretty fucking sad there.
yeah. I just can't watch it. I really can't. By the way, I have to be honest. I haven't seen it in like weeks and weeks and weeks. I haven't seen WWE in ages because I'm actually. This will be a one time I'm actually gonna watch Raw. So God help me.
When I did the Hell in the Cell review, I was trying to be positive with people at first. I'm like, oh, fuck, you don't imagine that it's Mankind against Taker, because that's the only way you can like it. You have to take your expectations and fucking bring him all the way down to the sewers. You know what I'm saying? Really, really lower your expectations. So I was trying to be positive, and I'm like, fuck this, man.
The Hell in the Cell shit was driving me crazy because they did that women's thing, and people were admitting that the match was like boring, but they said, you know what, it was great anyway, just because the women were there. Like that's how the fans think. Like it didn't matter that the match was boring; they just had to pretend that they loved it because the company told them it was great.
Like me, I was like, okay, it's because the company has a rich history of sexism. You know what I'm saying? Like hardcore sexism there. So I'm like, okay, it's good that the girls get their shot a bit, but the match itself, there was a couple of big botches, and the ending was pretty cheap there. So.
Plus, sexism was great for the ratings.
I can't believe he's here. I can't believe it. Rest in Jesus. You don't make me gooby myself.
I don't mean like just putting them in bra and panties was sexist. Of course, I love that stuff there. But like backstage, they were treated like shit. A lot of them, you know what I mean?
You mean people shitting in their bags?
Yeah, stuff like that, and being used for sex. And if they don't have sex, they get released and shit like that, you know?
You gotta pay your dues, WJ.
So in a way, I was happy they were getting a bit more respect, but like it's not like the match was that good. It wasn't good. It wouldn't qualify as being a good match. You know, they had to make the Kevin Owens match look like shit just to make it look different. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Had to give it that stupid Jericho bullshit just to try to make it different. So Roman Reigns, hands down, this match was the best of the three, I think, there. But
I didn't even watch that show. I reviewed it, but I didn't watch it.
like after that, I tried to watch Raw again, and I'm like, fuck this. I think I did a Raw Tots vid where I fucking look at shit on the computer and half-ass it there. And after that, I'm like, fuck this. I don't want to watch this anymore. Fuck. That's the thing. And that's another reason I don't want to do the wrestling Jesus anymore, because I don't want to sound like I'm trying to sound like Steve Austin there, but like it's not going to be as good as I used to. Number one, I can't stand watching the fucking show anymore. So a lot of times I'm going to have to talk about shit that I didn't watch, and I don't want to be like that, you know. It's all in or all out, you know. If I can't watch the show and I'm like, oh, well, you know, I think it's time to move the fuck on there. Will zappy him with UFC talk and he doesn't talk wrestling.
That's right.
I'm going to be a guy like
welcome back,
Will.
by the way. I missed you.
I thought it was real this time for sure there.
Well, will I eject that Preston thing? I don't.
Why are you gonna eject Preston? He's the best.
He's a great singer.
You ejected Preston. I can't believe this.
I'm turning heel.
Like I can do what Will does there, appear on shows and talk with my YWC friends, but I don't have to just make vids of wrestling. I don't want to make them period anymore, you know.
Just do what makes you happy, man. Don't listen to these morons, these marks, these smarks, whatever you want to call them.
Just call them
pro wrestling fans.
Faggots is what I call them.
It's like Twitter is just a sea of them, just fucking. It's like I honestly thought Facebook was bad, but like fucking Twitter is just a plague of these people wearing Bailey shirts and fucking hashtag I love Bailey.
Lately, like when's the last time you guys have went to a show? You get to actually see these fucking people.
Yeah,
years.
Do they smell as bad as they look?
They smell like a combination of ball sack and like orange soda.
When you go to a live show of WWE, you see a lot of mongoloids there, you know what I mean? Like you see a lot of guys that you can tell they're not all there, you know what I'm saying? Just go to a live show and look around, for fuck's sake, you know?
They're the only people left who'll consider going, just, Bailey!
Like I remember, like when last time I went to a live show, this is back when CM Punk was on fire, you know, and I remember there was this really, really hot chick in the front, not even in line, just a random hot chick in the front wearing a CM Punk shirt, you know what I mean? This is just made to fucking, all the hot girls are wearing CM Punk shirts. Golly gee, I need to get one. You know what I mean? It's just made to mind fuck you into buying a shirt. It's not like the girl is a real fan or anything, you know. She's sitting there like a model to show the shirt, to get people to buy the shirt. You know, that's what it is at wrestling events. It's fucking mongoloids, little kids, and fucking a couple of leftover guys like us there. But
I was in a live event in Belfast, and no joke, it was the most hilarious thing ever. Vince McMahon did this recorded message to like people in like the UK and Ireland, and this was like, you know, the WWE network, like it wasn't airing live, right? And literally they had this big screen with Vince McMahon going, "So we apologize that the WWE network has not arrived yet." And everyone, boo, fuck you. It's just like and then I no joke, there was literally like a plague of fucking gimps that were literally in the front fucking row, and they're like, "We love you, Cesaro. We love you." This is like grown ass fucking like this is Belfast. This is where it's supposed to be where the real men are. Like literal grown men cheering that they love a bald man in trunks. Like it's like I was just like looking, and I swear to God, there was some like even Bray Wyatt came out. There was this guy like, and he was like literally hanging over this balcony. And he was so fucking drunk, and you know everyone like had their phones out, like lighting it up in midair. This guy literally whipped out a lighter and went, "I don't know who you are, homeless man walking down there, but I'm lighting the lighter for you." Just like he just sparking up a lighter. He didn't even know who Bray Wyatt was. He was just there, blocked off his face. It was so funny.
A lot of it is just fans cheering, like Kevin Owens says there, because they're trying to take over the show. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
A lot of it, that's all it is. Cheering. That's why they put songs like for Sami Zayn, they put a soccer chant or something.
Theme song in wrestling history.
You know. They put a soccer chant just to get people to cheer something easy. The people want to cheer, and then, oh, look, Sami Zayn is extremely over. You know what I mean?
Those NXT fans are the worst.
There's a new wrestler called Wrestling Jesus. Here's his chance. Yada, 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 ha. Odi, 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 oh. Shit from fuck that you've been hearing for 50 years. Oh, look how over he is. This is his chant. He made it. Okay.
Everyone see the fucking Sami Zayn, ole, 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 ole. Everyone seems to think that Sami Zayn invented that chant. That chant's been going on since like 1900s, like football song. And for some weird reason, people seem to think that it's Sami Zayn's chant. No, it's not. Stop it. Stop it, WWE, especially Michael Cole, that dumb cunt. He's a fucking, like, I swear to God, like, see all this bullshit, like, these chants as well, like, you deserve it, like, deserve what? He traveled to Japan for a few years and sat in a sauna all day and just wrestled. Like, I mean, like, some of these people, like, see, some of these wrestlers are so much on their fucking high horse on Twitter. You know, I went to Japan, you know. Yeah, I can go to Japan by going to a travel agency. That doesn't make me a world-class fucking wrestler. You know what I mean? It just, like, some of the, like, I swear to God, like, some of these wrestlers on Twitter as well take a shit so seriously. I have like blood, sweat, and tears for the business. And I'm like, they fucking literally hurt their finger and they're out for 18 months. Like, I mean, like these people, like how many times has like Finn Balor or fucking any of these indie wrestlers been injured? They're so fragile. They're like little fucking people now. They're just so delicate. Like, even if you punch someone, they fucking hurt themselves, and then people blame the other wrestler. He was too reckless. I'm like, yeah, because you literally, this whole thing, this whole wrestling technique that you guys have implemented, these kicking and these flipping and these, like, you know, fingering up the bums, like, that's what you guys have fucking implemented. What do you expect? You know what I mean? It's just ridiculous, dude. Like, the whole thing. The whole WWE in itself has just gotten to a point where it's ridiculous. Like, it's just, I've never seen it so bad.
I fucking hate the people who say that. They'll do the "you deserve it," and you ask him, why does he deserve it? Well, he's put the work in, guys. Yeah. He's been faking fights for longer than everyone. Who cares? He's not entertaining.
Puts his body on the line, man. And, oh, you've never taken a fall. Okay, so because I didn't jump on your mattress, that means it's real there? What the fuck is this? Have you seen this fucking around the ring? Look at the barricades. There's like a foot of fucking foam on it. Big black foam, fucking the foot is fucking thick. You know what I'm saying?
Straight up.
Real. Respect the wrestlers. Give me a fucking break. You don't hear football players. Respect me. I put my life on the line for you. No, you're playing sports for money.
That's a great point, though. When a baseball player hits like 220 with 4 home runs and his whole town is telling him to get the fuck off the team, people don't go, "Hey guys, he's put the work in." You say, "Yeah, he stinks." Why are these wrestling fans so autistic about wrestling?
Exactly. It's like UFC. They fight for money. Wrestling, they don't even fight. they pretend to fight for money, and apparently I have to bow down to them because they're doing it for me. They're doing it for themselves for money, you fucking dummies.
Or the next best thing, like a few wrestlers will say, "I got more followers than you." Like,
Who cares?
I'm like, who gives a fuck? Like, has anyone seen that? Like,
Yeah,
That sounds like somebody I know in the chat right now.
Oh,
I
yeah.
got more stuff than you.
oh,
Whoops, did I break character?
MVP did that to me before. I make more money than you and your parents. Okay, well, what you were still arguing with me about, you're still wrong, jackass. It makes no fucking difference. How much?
You know what's funny? Half to 75% of the roster was talking shit about Conor McGregor, and now they're trying to get him to be on one of their shows just to boost their ratings.
yeah. Did you see,
Yeah.
like, no joke, did you see Triple H? And listen, I know some
Yeah.
people like Triple H, but that guy is the most fakest motherfucker I've ever seen in my life. This man literally joked. I know, Reddy, you don't like CM Punk, right? But
No.
fucking, I don't know. But the thing is, like, Triple H and Vince McMahon literally joked at CM Punk saying, "Oh, UFC isn't, like, you know, a big thing and stuff like that." But lo and behold, Triple H is sitting there, literally trying to suck off Conor McGregor to get him on the show now. Then you actually know Conor McGregor now might be at WrestleMania now. Like, apparently that's the new rumor now. Conor, you know, but like, I will say this: I'm actually kind of looking forward to Conor McGregor being there because he's actually better on the microphone than most of these fucking people, and he's a real fighter in real situations. You know, these guys, wrestlers, actually have leeway because it's fake, so they can be creative. You know, but Conor McGregor's the real fucking deal. So I actually, you know, Conor, I'm looking forward to Conor McGregor there. But
I don't think any celebrity or any like return can boost the ratings at this point because like no amount of excitement from someone appearing or returning can outweigh how shitty the show is overall. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's like no one's gonna be like, "Oh, I can't wait to see Goldberg." It's like I have to watch Raw to see Goldberg. Like nobody wants to watch Raw in the first place.
Like like I said in the past, by the time they get back to TV 14, nobody's gonna give a shit anymore, you know.
Exactly. Plus, like, no, even if they go, okay, let's say that tonight they go back to TV 14. Great. So you have a TV 14 show with Neville and TJ Perkins running around. Who gives a shit?
Especially now without the steroids, you'll never get the big freaks that are larger than life. You're gonna get a guy with charisma, but he looks like Enzo Amore. You know what I mean? That's your top talker of the moment, and he's 5'7" or something. You know what I mean? You'll never get a big guy again that can talk and have the whole package. And there's not going to be a magic guy to bring everything back. And
it's as good as dead, in my opinion. Jerry, I gotta go. Thanks for sending me the link. WJ, welcome back.
yes, sir.
And Will, peace out, my home dog.
All
Bye,
right,
everybody.
man.
All right, man.
see you there, mate.
But like that's what they've been trying to recreate there all the time. The big guy, but all the big guys, they don't have it, you know. This guy's big, so that's the closest we'll get to Hulk Hogan again is a big guy. So they tried to push Ryback at the beginning, but Ryback wasn't ready. He couldn't lift up Heyman and shit. They tried to make him into Goldberg, which was an epic fail. And Roman Reigns, oh, he's a good-looking guy. He's big, but he didn't have it, you know. He doesn't have the magic touch to get the fans into it, you know.
It's like they made the worst decision, I think, having Goldberg. Should I say Brock Lesnar cutting a promo, like, you know, trying to get Goldberg over in Brock Lesnar's hometown, which I thought was just like, Oh no, like, you know, obviously like people are gonna boo Goldberg and stuff like that, you know, but it just like it gets to the point where it's like it's just like WWE seems to be lacking common sense as well. Like they don't even know their own demographic, like they don't even know who actually watches wrestling, and it is like, and you know, people might disagree with me with this, but it is people that are between the age of 16 to 30. Or even 40. Like, that's the main demographic for people that watch wrestling now. Kids right now have more entertainment now on Cartoon Network and stuff than they ever did with wrestling. So, like, I just feel as if WWE needs to aim for their own demographic rather than pushing for, like, another demographic. You know what I mean?
WWE cares about the kids. You know what I mean? That's how they make their money now, with putting a bunch of toys out, a bunch of garbage, you know.
Yeah.
It's all geared for kids. You look at the wrestlers, they just retweet pictures of kids that dress up like them and shit like this, you know. That's all it is. They only care for kids. They don't care for real fans like us. We want fucking blood. They're not going to retweet that. They retweet a 14-year-old girl. This is the best match ever. You know, that's what they're into, you know. I'm pretty much done with this garbage. I'll watch Survivor Series just to see Goldberg and Brock or whatever, and then I might take a break until the Rumble or something.
I'm literally just looking at the chat, and it's just I don't even know what's going on. I really
It's
don't.
great.
It's just an apocalypse of just turmoil, and I don't even know what to say. Oh man.
Embrace it, Jerry. Embrace the madness and the chaos and all that comes along with YouTube chat sections.
I never really do moderators because I just let them have at it. Really. You know, so but yeah, is there anything else you guys want to say, or do you guys want to continue, or
I just came in to say welcome back. I didn't even intend to stay in here this long. So welcome back, my friend.
Thank you, sir. Back in business, but it's not going to be in for the wrestling business anymore. Just
thank God. No more wrestling.
Somebody
you guys have
asked,
a good one. I'm gonna bounce.
All right, Will. I'll talk to you soon. There.
All right, brother. Adios, Jerry.
Somebody asked why I was crying in my video. Well, I started to name drop people, you know, friends and subscribers and shit, my loyal subs, and it hurt me to think that I was walking away from them. You know what I mean, Jer?
yeah.
Because I was sure fucking certain big time that I was walking away, you know. That's why now I want to do it like this, because at least I can still fucking make vids, but I can't do the wrestling shit again there. I don't mind coming here to talk about it and stuff like that there, but like I can't spend the rest of my life making vids about wrestling, you know. I like my subs, I like making vids, but I just can't fucking stand wrestling anymore. Fuck, it's a shit product, it's garbage. We have to watch a super garbage product to make the vids, and it's not like we're watching a 30-minute show a week, you know what I mean, Jer?
Yeah.
If it was a 30-minute show and we would, you know, make vids off of that, that's easy to do. It's a fucking 3-hour show. And like you, it's what again? 1 a.m. to 4 a.m., you know?
Yeah, and then like if there's a time difference, then it would be maybe 2 a.m. it would start to like 5 a.m. And then if I'm making a video on a pay-per-view, I would have to upload a video at 5 in the morning, and I wouldn't get sleep till 6 in the morning. So it's physically impossible, you know what I mean, to even.
Raw, it's from 8 to 11:20, so it's, and I gotta be up at 5 and shit, so that fucks you up at work on the Monday or Tuesday, and then I gotta get home and make a big fucking rant about Raw. It's like, fuck, I don't want to do this shit anymore. You know what I mean?
Yeah, if SmackDown was on a Friday night, then I would probably watch it if it was on a Friday night. But like literally watching it from a Sunday, Monday, and then a Tuesday, like I don't know what type of person thought that that was a good idea, having 3 of those shows all like at the same time. You know what I mean? It's, oh man, it's just ridiculous. Like there's like even if you're in America or even if you're in like Canada or something like that, there it's extremely hard to watch it. Like just watching 3 WWE shows, like pretty much you're congesting 3, 6, 7, 8. You're congesting 8 hours of wrestling in 3 days. You know what I mean? And that's not including the videos you have to make and the research and stuff like that. So it's like, it's, oh dude, it's just ridiculous. And that's why I'm only doing topic videos now. You know, who knows, I might, like I did a Raw review and no joke, it got fuck all viewership. And I'm not saying, oh, I'm doing it for the viewership or whatever, but it's like I want like like if I put a lot of effort into a video, you know, I want to see, you know, as much people as possible to see it. But like some of the like the Raw reviews now, it's like I think the Raw review era is essentially dead now, because like, you know, unless it's like the Smart Busters or if it's like other people, but like, so, like I mean, if you're uploading a Raw review, like I think people are so burnt out by it they don't even want to watch the reviews anymore. You know what I mean? So,
it's too hard. Fuck, you know. Like the thing is, like, oh, I can record it and then watch it the next day, but like, what happens with that? You fucking, okay, I gotta watch Raw tonight, so you know, so then you can't really make plans on your Monday night, you know what I mean? You gotta leave it open for Raw all the time, you know, you can do shit, but you know, you gotta stop the fun thing that you're doing on Monday so you can stop and go watch a shit boring show, you know. So then I'll watch a couple hours if I'm able to, and then I pass out, and then I get home from work. Then I have to watch the rest of the episode, like an hour and a half of it. Then I record the video and upload it. By the time I fucking get home, watch the rest, do the fucking review and have it uploaded, it's almost time for SmackDown, you know? So you're fucking living for wrestling vids at this point, you know what I mean?
yeah, they should at least space it out a little bit, like at least space the shows out throughout the week, not just like fucking shit on our faces and you know what I mean?
You know?
It's craziness, but yeah, do you want to end the show now, WJ? Because it's not 11 o'clock my time, but yeah, guys, I'd like to thank everyone for watching. I'd like to thank the Right Smart Buster for coming on here, Will's World Entertainment, and also welcome back to Wrestling Jesus. And also, once this is like, I don't know, I'll probably do it tomorrow, but I'll post WJ's link on his channel in the description for you guys that are watching this tomorrow. But if you go on WJ's Twitter, his YouTube channel will be all there as well. And definitely check out his YouTube channel where it's going to be vlogs and like news.
It's going to be just rants from now on. Rants on news from fucking all over the world. Rants on shit that pisses me off. Fucking current events that I don't like and different stuff like this. I'm not going to try to fucking do vlogs and food reviews and fucking microwave reviews, and it's gonna be just straight up fucking rants there on current events and other stuff like this, and that's about it. The channel is Cedric Rants and Review News. Cedric Rants and News. That's all in one fucking name there.
So definitely subscribe to WJ, his new channel. Guys, once again I'd like to thank you. We actually at one point got like 60 or 70 viewers on this live show. You're getting the viewership there, WJ. But yeah, thank you so much guys for watching. WJ, you want to sign us out?
Until next time, well, not in the YWC, not next time for wrestling, motherfuckers! New era down! Until next time, peace!